Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As we uncover Veronica's story, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Now kick back, because this is a special one. Veronica clutched the crumpled divorce papers, the ink blurring through the salty sting of tears. 10 years wasted on a man who saw her as an accessory, not a wife. Richard, with his chiseled jaw and designer suits, had perfected the art of public affection while his infidelities were as frequent as the California sun. Veronica, once a vibrant artist with eyes that held the ocean's depths, had become a shell, her spirit dimmed by Richard's relentless gaslighting and emotional abuse. The final straw came a year ago. Veronica, on a whim, took a life drawing class. There she met Liam. He was a sculptor, his hands rough with the caress of clay, his eyes reflecting a warmth that made Veronica feel seen for the first time in years. Their connection was immediate, a shared passion for art blossoming into a love that felt like a long-forgotten melody playing in her soul. The day Richard served her the divorce papers was the day the music truly began. Veronica, with newfound strength, started painting again. Her canvases, once muted and introspective, exploded with life, bold strokes of color mirroring the vibrant life she was building with Liam. They explored California's hidden coves, hand in hand, sculpting memories more beautiful than any marble masterpiece. Liam, with his gentle humor and unwavering support, helped Veronica rediscover the woman buried beneath Richard's cruelty. One perfect August evening, Veronica was getting ready for a date with Liam. They planned to drive down the Pacific Coast Highway, the wind whipping through their hair as they chased the setting sun. Veronica hummed a happy tune, a stark contrast to the tense silences that had become a norm in her marriage. Suddenly the doorbell rang. It was Richard, his face an uncharacteristic mask of desperation. "Veronica, come back to me. I made a mistake," he pleaded, his voice dripping with a feigned sincerity that sent shivers down her spine. Veronica's laugh, sharp and humorless, echoed through the room. "Spare me the crocodile tears, Richard. The only mistake I made was marrying you." That night, as Veronica and Liam drove along the highway, the world turned into a surreal nightmare. A blinding flash of headlights, a sickening screech of metal, and then an agonizing plunge into darkness. Veronica woke up gasping, the taste of salt heavy in her mouth. The car was submerged, the mangled metal groaning under the relentless pressure of the ocean. Liam was gone. Veronica, fueled by a primal scream of grief, fought her way out of the wreckage. The relentless waves tossed her around like a rag doll, but she clung to life with a white-knuckled desperation. Finally, the tide deposited her on a deserted beach, the taste of victory mingling with the bitter tang of loss. Grief, a suffocating cloak, threatened to consume her. But amidst the wreckage, a flicker of defiance ignited. Richard, with his callous indifference to Liam's death, had sealed his own fate. Veronica wouldn't grieve alone. He would pay. Driven by a burning need for justice, Veronica disappeared. In the underbelly of Los Angeles, she found a doctor, a man whispered about in hushed tones, a man who specialized in the art of disappearance and reappearance. With a new face, a face devoid of any trace of Veronica, she returned. Gone was the vibrant artist. In her place stood Ava, a woman with an icy demeanor and a calculating glint in her new eyes. She infiltrated Richard's life, a silent phantom weaving a web of destruction. She leaked damaging information to his business rivals, exposed his infidelities to his social circle, and subtly poisoned his relationship with his new wife, a woman as shallow and materialistic as him. Richard, oblivious to the puppeteer pulling his strings, watched his life crumble around him. Friends turned their backs, business deals fell through, and his once lavish lifestyle became a distant memory. But the true blow came when the police arrested him for Liam's murder. Veronica, transformed into Ava, had meticulously planted evidence, turning Richard's alibi into a flimsy lie. The trial was a media frenzy. Ava, disguised as a concerned bystander, sat in the courtroom, a chilling smile playing on her lips as Richard's lies unraveled. The jury found him guilty, the weight of his crimes finally crushing him. As Richard was led away, his eyes met Ava's. A flicker of recognition sparked in their depths, a flicker quickly extinguished by despair. Veronica, her heart a hollow echo chamber, allowed herself a single tear to roll down her cheek. Justice had been served, but the price had been dear. Leaving the courtroom, Ava shed her borrowed skin. In a secluded alleyway beneath the indifferent gaze of the city lights, Veronica, the woman reborn from the ashes of her past, emerged. Liam's memory, a bittersweet ache in her chest.
If you enjoy our content and want to listen to more mind-blowing stories, push the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell and make sure to share it with your friends.